All right, y'all, page 6, here we go. Once again in 17, we do not have a table, so I'm going to make one. This might look familiar. It was on the first test, this question. Guys, I'm going to show you one option here just so you understand that the variables don't matter, okay? You can use x and f of x every single time. But in this case, I'm going to, because I know we're talking about money and days, I'm going to switch it up just to kind of show you guys how this works. So it says that Alec is going to charge $30 on the first day and then $2 more each day. So I know I'm just adding 2 each time. All right, plus 2, plus 2. And this is great because now, once again, I have a starting point. I know I'm going to talk about the money at day 1 equals 30. And let me be clear here. Those should not be... Where's my eraser? Come on. Starting point. Okay. Now the pattern, we also knew already, was plus 2. So in the interest of those of you guys liking one or the other, I'm going to do both. All right. For recursive, I personally think the recursive might be a little easier because I know it's always the starting point. And then I know it's always the current. I used X. Sorry, guys. I should be using D for input. Is the previous plus your pattern. So that's one option. Or for explicit, it's the starting output, which is 30, plus your pattern, and then getting back to 0. And so in this case, I have to take away 1. And I'm going to make that a more clear letter D, hopefully. And again, I know it's there, the 1, because that was my starting, okay? Now down at the bottom, we already have our we already have our table, so we just have to get our pattern and our start point. So let's see here. I'm again going to use x and f of x. So f of 5 equals 100, right? At term 5, the output is 100. So that's the start, and then my pattern is minus 30. So let's put it all together. We're going to say f of 5 equals 100, because you always have to start with that for a recursive equation. And then it's the current will equal the previous, right? That never changes. That's always the same. And now the pattern of minus 30. In terms of explicit, we know it's the current is equal to the starting output, then your pattern, and your input rule. So let's take a look. We know that the starting input value is 5, which means I must subtract 5 so that I can get back to 0.